Hey toy fans, Kyle here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Legacy Collection Red Ranger. Now this was advertised as the first official release of the Legacy Collection action figures. And it was for about a day because it was during Comic-Con they started showing up at Targets. So this is like the first release for a day. But luckily, it also comes with a couple exclusive swords which look really, really awesome, as well as this sweet slipcover. So looking at the packaging, we've got the typical San Diego Comic-Con exclusive style that all of the other Power Rangers figures have. You have the black and white imagery on the matted cardboard. Of course, you've got Legacy Collection Red Ranger done in a nice gold foil. It includes two exclusive swords. Right here on the side, you've got Legacy Collection Red Ranger and the Power Rangers logo, and the same on this side. And on the back, you have a great picture of the Red Ranger holding his power sword. You got the green Thunderbolts, and you have this nice little description. The epic legacy of the Power Rangers lives on in these handsomely crafted Legacy figure collection. Each figure is sculpted with precision to include intricate details of texture and fabric nuance, and is engineered to be highly posable with up to 22 points of articulation for dynamic and authentic posing. Included with each intricate character is a piece of that series' iconic Megazord. Collect all the Rangers within the series to build the full Megazord figure and complete your Power Ranger series collection! So essentially what we have here is Bandai of America's response to Marvel Legends, response to DC Universe, but done up in the form of Power Rangers, which I personally think is brilliant. And here it is. This is the figure out of the exclusive sleeve, very similar to that of the retail packaging, except it does say includes two exclusive swords right there. You've got the Red Ranger, you've got the actual figure. On the side of the packaging, you've got printing that says Legacy Collection Red Ranger. That looks awesome. You do have the Chrome Megazord sword, which is this figure's Build-A-Zord piece, and it's the only way to get the sword for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Build-A-Figure that comes with the Mighty Morphin line of these new Legacy figures. On the side, you can see you've got the window packaging, which again, I really do enjoy. I love being able to see into the side. And on the back, you can see the Megazord, the Build-A-Figure Megazord, and it shows which Ranger comes with each component. The Red Ranger comes with the chest and the head, the Pink Ranger comes with the left arm, the Black Ranger comes with the right arm, Blue Ranger comes with the right leg, and the Yellow Ranger comes with the yellow leg. And we can see collect them all. These are just the wave ones. This is the standard Red Ranger, the Green Ranger, and you've got the Ninja Storm figures all right there. Series 1, each figure sold separately. That is it. So, I'm extremely excited about this toy line. I don't know if you guys can already tell, but I can't wait to get this thing open and to start manhandling his plastic goodies, if you know what I mean. So now we've got the Red Ranger out of the packaging, and at first glance, we can see, unlike the retail version, the Comic-Con exclusive version is actually done up in this kind of dark red, very pearlescent metallic finish that looks really, really nice in person, but I don't see it coming through the camera. You really have to see this in person to get it. It's got a nice matte finish, and overall it looks really, really nice. For the power belt detail, we can see it is fully detailed. With the exception of the tiny Power Rangers font, you can see a slight silhouette of the Tyrannosaurus Rex Ranger, but I feel like some of the detail is getting lost in the paint, which is really unfortunate. That means this paint is likely not going to last very long. And his helmet, which is also really nicely detailed, just looks spot on. Now I do have one issue, well, a couple issues with this figure. With loose joints, and that's kind of a disappointment. The legs are extremely loose, and the chest crunch, the ab crunch, is also very, very loose. It makes it extremely hard to stand up, at least not without looking kind of funky and bow-legged and whatnot. Now this is all fixable and kind of understandable when it comes to Comic-Con exclusives, which are generally rushed out a lot quicker than a standard retail. But I would certainly hope that this does not happen with a lot of the other retails, otherwise that is going to be a huge, huge turnoff. And if I was to buy like another one and it had this loose legs, I'd probably be just like, nope, done. No more for me. But as for right now, we can still luckily pose him just a wee bit. And he is incredibly posable when you're able to do it. He has got his head is on a ball joint, can look left and right, up and down. Really nice. He's got the ab crunch, a waist swivel, his arms can move in and out, upper bicep swivel, rotate 360 degrees. He has double jointed elbows. He's got a forearm swivel, which is really nice, and his hands are on a ball joint, and they do pop off quite easily for when you want to switch hands. His legs are also on a universal joint. That always pops off. You got upper thigh swivel, another double jointed knee, but it can't get 90 degrees, unfortunately. He's got a calf swivel or a boot cut. The feet can move forward and back, and they can rotate so you can get a nice looking A stance. So we've got a ton of articulation. And this is the type of figure I have been wanting since I started collecting Power Rangers in the 6-inch scale. Now, while the figures that come out with each series, they're nice, but they're nowhere near this posable. So I am extremely happy so far. Now for accessories, you do get his tiny little blade blaster, which is only in this mode. It doesn't transform. You don't get a version with a sword. And you can just go ahead and slide it right into his hand. Just like that. And you can see he's got a little silver detail on the tip of his gun, which is so cute. Or if you wanted to holster it, comes with a holster. You just take it, slide it in, and you can just peg it right there onto his side. And then he's got storage. He also comes with his power sword, and this exclusive version is in fact done in a wonderful chrome finish. We can see right there he's got his power coin. You can kind of see the silhouette that has again been lost in the mushy paint job, which is really unfortunate, but it is fully detailed on both sides and looks wonderful. And this again can just fit. Oh, I'm losing his hands already. No, really, where did his hand go? And that can just slide into his hand like that. And if you wanted to, he can actually hold it with both of his hands. So this sword, this accessory is really nice. I completely dig it. Or if you wanted to, you can just like put it behind him, or he can like raise it up in the air and look up at it. I got the power! I have the power! So it's really nice. Just so much posability, so many possibilities. Really digging this. Make him look like he's sawing his arm off. I super love everything about this so far. And I can't stop gushing apart from these stupid legs. But that's not the only accessory you get. You get his Build-A-Figure sword that belongs to the Megazord. And this is the only way through this Comic-Con exclusive that you can get this sword, which will fit into the hand of the Build-A-Figure Megazord that comes out, you know, when the rest of the figures for Mighty Morphin come out. And we can see, really nicely done, really nice chrome finish. I love the way the handle feels. It's not hollowed out in any way, shape, or form. It's just a solid piece, very premium. It does have a bit of gold paint, but again, you can see the paint detail is getting washed out of the gold paint, which means that paint is likely going to start flaking very soon, and I hate that. But if you're me, you're not going to use this sword for the Build-A-Figure. You're going to take it and you're going to pull out your Legacy Megazord and you're just going to stick it right in his hand because he holds it perfectly. And I think that looks fantastic. I think this sword just looks better. It's more in scale. And that's how I'm going to display it. And for just a quick comparison of each sword, here's the one that comes with the Legacy Red Ranger, and this is the one that comes with the Legacy Megazord. Oh, wait. So they're both very nice, really done nicely in chrome, but I just like to put this one in my Legacy Megazord just for the fun of it. Why not? So anyway, that does it for this first look, kind of first look. I mean, everyone has these figures right now that wants them, but here it is, the look at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Red Ranger Legacy figure. I love these figures. I love where Bandai is going with this toy line. I was really not a fan of the original Legacy figures that came out during the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers. Those just left so much to be desired, and these are the premium figures that I have wanted without having to shell out hundreds of dollars on the SH Figure Art versions. Remember, these figures are $20, $19.99, and they are very, very sturdy and can take a beating, unlike SH Figure Arts, which do break. They're fragile, though they do have a bit more accurate proportions and a bit more detail. But again, you're comparing a $20 toy to a thing that started at $50 and has skyrocketed up in price. For $20, you really can't beat what you get with these figures, and I highly recommend going with this line. Anyway, that does it for this look at the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Legacy Edition Red Ranger. I hope you enjoyed this video review. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at the TF Review, like me on Facebook. A full written review on Behind the Thrills at the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.